Okay, so boom, they're cheating. They're cheating and they're not even trying to hide it anymore. So here's what they're doing. Republicans are redrawing Texas's map to give themselves 5 more seats in the U.S. House of Representatives. Not by winning more voters, not by introducing better ideas, but by racially gerrymandering Black and brown voters out of political power. So for example, Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, a Democratic star, vocal Black leader, and my soror, shout out to the Reds, was just drawn out of her district. Yeah, that's right. She still lives in Texas, just not, according to this new GOP map, in the district she was elected to represent. She basically got legally evicted by a Sharpie. The current Texas map already gives Republicans 25 out of 38 congressional seats. That's over 65% of the power in a state that Trump won only by barely like 52%. That math is mathing for white supremacy, okay? Not democracy. And now they want to redraw the map again so they can take 5 more seats, even though they already have a majority. That's like beating somebody at Uno, stealing their cards mid-game to make sure that they can't win the next round. Except instead of Uno, it's the future of the United States House of Representatives. And in case you thought I was being dramatic, no, I'm not. The Texas GOP actually said that this redraw is an essential step to preserving GOP control in Congress. Right, not representing the people, not ensuring fair elections, just control, pure power. I keep trying to tell y'all that power is a Schedule I drug. Like this post, if you believe me, like I'd appreciate it. Thank you. So let's be clear, this isn't just political hardball. This is racist, unconstitutional manipulation. So now let me break it down for those of you in the back or in Florida. Racial gerrymandering is when politicians draw voting districts based on race to suppress certain voters, usually Black and brown. They do it using 2 dirty tricks. Either 1, cracking minority communities into tiny slices across districts so their votes don't count, or 2, papping them all into one district so that they can't influence surrounding races. It's like voter suppression, but with a GPS. And it's illegal, okay? It's not just unethical, it's illegal. Courts have ruled that it violates the 14th Amendment and Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act. That's why Lulac v. Abbott, a consolidated lawsuit of 8 different plaintiffs, is currently challenging the existing Texas map. But instead of waiting for the case to finish, Abbott and company are out here trying to make the old map even more racist. Because, I mean, why wait for a ruling when you can just keep drawing the lines until democracy taps out? And don't be fooled into thinking that this is just a Texas problem. If they get away with this, it doesn't just affect Texas. This redistricting would lock in Republican control of the House of Representatives, even if the majority of Americans vote Democrat. And Trump know it, okay? Which is why California Governor Gavin Newsom was like, Trump already knows what's gonna go down if Democrats get control of the House. He freaking out, he cheating, it ain't gonna work, we got something for him. If they get away with this in Texas, they can flip the entire House of Representatives. And not with votes, with red paint and racism. But in case you're wondering why it's happening now, mid-decade, well, it's because the GOP know they losing, okay? Their policies are trash. Otherwise, they stand 10 toes down. They saw that Trump only won Texas by a hair in 2024. And they scared. Newsflash, the state is changing, diversifying, and they scared. And what do scared authoritarians do? They grab power by any means necessary. So here's where we currently are with all this. Democrats in Texas, God bless them, have literally fled the state, okay? They have gone basically into political exile in places like Illinois and New York. Why? To stop Republicans from holding a vote on these shady district maps. Why? Because if Democrats don't show up, the legislature doesn't have a quorum, which is just a fancy Latin word for, no, Greg, you can't cheat today. But freedom ain't free, y'all. Democrats are getting slapped with $500 fines every single day they're gone, plus travel costs, hotel bills, and probably a couple of rounds of overpriced airport margaritas. And Governor Greg Abbott, he is big mad, okay? He gave them until 3 p.m. deadline to return for the vote. And when they didn't show up, shocker, he wanted state police to go out and arrest them. Because nothing says small government like sending a posse to drag elected officials back across state lines. And here's the part that really hits different. They're literally threatening to haul lawmakers back against their will. Tell me that doesn't sound like the fugitive slave back with a cowboy hat. Yeah, Texas, we see you. This is how desperate Republicans are. When their whole political strategy is, if we can't win, let's just redraw the map and arrest anyone who complains, maybe your policies aren't the problem. Maybe you are. But what can you do? First of all, pay attention. Second, spread the word. And third, donate to the Texas Democrats. Because this isn't just about Texas, it's about the future of democracy. And right now, Republicans aren't trying to win elections, they're trying to own the board. Have the day you deserve.